Right now, people, I hope you can see me. This is on my tablet. I don't know if anybody's there. Can you press the like button or something so I can tell? I can't see on this tablet. What it is, people, this is just a live update for the fire at the local club down bottom of my street. It's owned by Mr. Gordon Nettles. Well, it was. I'm told he sold it. I'm told he sold the pub and he's rented it out. And the two people that were renting it were Greek descendant, and one of them went away yesterday. We know that. The fire crew told me that the guard dog were dead and that there were a large cannabis grow. I put the live up yesterday. I hadn't had a chance to even look at it myself yet. But what they're saying is there was 60 odd pots of cannabis. It's got nothing to do with Mr. Eccles, club owner. Let me make that clear. Mr. Gordon Eccles don't need to grow skunk. He's a multi-millionaire. You can see the hat on my head. Well, I got this off my old master at the karate club. I asked him where I could get one and he gave me this one off his head. At first he didn't want me to film him, but once I explained and I told him I wanted one of these hats, he gave me this one. And because it was my old master, I asked him to put it on my head and let me film him. So the student became the master. Now what it is, people, let me just turn this round if I can. Oh yes, I've done it. I don't know what stability is like on this, because like I said, this is my tablet. But right up there, let me get right across. Yes, let me see if I can zoom. Oh yeah. You see that up there, people? The slide. I think it's pixelating too much. Oh my God. That was a bad idea. Well, that was a bad idea, people. I tried to zoom it for you, but I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get overzealous and trying to fetch best quality picture and everything as I can for you. But like I said, the hat on my head is off my old master at the karate club. He says that the others left and opened the other club for the same reason I left. He don't do mixed martial arts, he's strictly karate. I was a kickboxer. He used to let us do it at that club at one bit. But he says not no more. So I'm not going to argue with him, I'm telling you now. And there you have it. There's his club, the karate club, the carpet shop and the flats, all owned by, as far as I'm concerned, super fireman Mr. Pat Mullen. I talked at fire crew yesterday and asked if he were about, but he wasn't. We had a good laugh and a joke about him. There was South Yorkshire crew, Pat. To be honest, Pat, they were taking piss. They said, who said he's super fireman? I said, I do. All firemen are super firemen. Firemen are only crews we do not audit. I don't know if you can see me there in my bedroom window. But I'm actually as you can see there, the Union flag's up, and just well, I've got 17 watching and 3 likes, so can you just jump on that like button, please, people? But thank you for all 37 that's watching, including the trolls. Trolls' lives matter. And what I'm going to do now, like I say, I'm going to start and I'm going to do my chats up here. And down there, you can see my garden. This pear tree nearest to me, that's conference pear. One next to it is black pear. And then I've got strawberries, raspberries, gooseberries, blackberries, plums, lettuce. So quite a selection. It's quite a selection growing, and no, people, definitely not. If you know what I'm talking about when I mention growing, then let's see how many on your comment in channel. And can I just say, for all trolls, respect for you for viewing me channel, whether you like me or not. I think you secretly do, don't you? Why would you mess about trolling me? If I weren't any good, you wouldn't be trolling me, would you? That's how I look at it. But up that way, straight ahead, straight up there, that's top end of Emsall. And as you can see, all the clouds and everything coming in, it's going to absolutely bang it down. I want to start talking about HMP Strangeways, because that place haunts me as well. Mr. Brown, I was there in 76. And 79, and I liked Strangeways, funny as it sounds. It was scruffiest and one at roughest at the time. Strangeways, Wormwood Scrubs, Winson Green. I've been in Winson Green. As I've said before, I met, married and divorced wife from jail. But if I just get back to Mr. Brown, he actually was a war hero. He was a tank commander. I believe he was a tank commander anyway, because tank blew up anyway, and Mr. Brown went in to get one of his mates out, and it blew up again, and 3rd degree burned him. Burnt his eyelids off, everything, his nose off. He had to hold his glasses on with elastic bands. But, like I've said before, he treats the staff as bad as he treats inmates. I worked in Noddy shop when we got out. We had an hour a day exercise, weather permitting, and at them times it was compulsory. When I was in Armley, B2 roll board, when me and Mr. Matthews gave evidence against the A-team, especially Viking. Viking were a fucking animal. When I went back on another sentence, a short sentence, after he'd been disbanded, a few years after, in fact, I went in for driving while disqualified. I got a 2-year and fought second whack. So anyway, in them times when you used to serve 3/3 of your sentence, on an 18-month sentence, you served 12 months of it. So I used to get 18 months of time for driving while disqualified. So that was a year of time for driving while disqualified. And then on last time, I got a fresh whack of Borstal, which was 6 months to 2 years. I ended up doing 16 months because I always got knocked back on parole. I don't know why. I just did. I even had best jobs in Nicks. Visits orderlies, admin orderlies, governor's orderly. And I've done that all the way through my prison life. And that's why I keep my prison life clean. You can't go to jail and be on restrictions. My security is good. I pass security every time. So all you people that think nonsense and such like, grasses and that, get all them jobs, you're talking bollocks. You've got to be security checked. You cannot work in places where you have access to children if you're a nonce, for example. And if you're on wing and you're a grass or a nonce, you're getting thrown off at landing. Simple as. Same place screws go. That's first thing we're doing, riots. Like in Preston riot. See, I made wonders from prison to prison when I'm not outside the prison. This is why it's important for me to go and say, like, HMP Ramby, 1979, and then all the prisoners and the antics that went off, including the ex-prisoner that had his own Rolls Royce and private plane. We didn't believe him. We thought he was just another prison millionaire, but our visits hardly. I saw his wife pick him up in his roller, and he flew off at prison throwing 50p pieces out at window in paper bags. And we're in paper week after, and he said that he'd done it in protest of prison wages. Now, back to fire, down at the club, down at bottom of my street, bottom of Wesley Street. It had a large cannabis grow. The guard dog died. People were saying that there were at least one body in there. So I'm guessing one of them went away yesterday for an holiday, and the other one stayed here to guard and watch things. Don't matter which way you look at it, there were 60 odd pots, a large grow in there. And a few friends have got footage on it after I left, and they say you could see pots. So it is true, there was a large cannabis growing there, and they were Greek descent. So another neighbour's told me, well, one of the ladies in the flats who I've been told are also owned by Gordon Nettles. I thought they were owned with RH Fullwood, but apparently not. The lady inside said that it were owned by Gordon Nettles, and I've asked her if she'll witness when I get to it, me picking out a soldier and sending the money to one of the soldiers. So she's going to help me pick one out. I'm going to have a look through and see who's contributed most to my channel. and then I'm going to pick a couple out, and then me and her are going to eliminate them until we're down to one. And then she's going to witness me sending the check. Also, with the my profile pictures, I've decided I'm going to sell them all, including one with an official police badge on. With all the goings on outside, one of the officers lost it and one of the ladies found it. And she let me have a photograph with it on. And it's on my Levi top. So I'm going to be selling all my profile pictures, including one with this new hat on, with Master's hat on. I'm going to charge £1 a piece for them, and I'm going to place them in a whiskey jar. I've got to get a whiskey jar yet. I'll throw them in something else until I find a whiskey jar. But I'm going to fill one of them big whiskey jars up. And when it's full, soon as it's full, the same lady I've just been talking about is going to come up and count it with me. And we'll pick a soldier out here again who's contributed most to my channel. And then I'll pick a few out and me and her will eliminate them till we're left with one. And I'm going to send the entire contents of the whiskey jar to that person. She said she's more than willing to witness it for me. She gave me a fist bump and that. Genuine lady. And so that's what we're going to do with that. Now, Marty Blackburn was supposed to be coming to go, and Chunky Monkey was supposed to be coming to go on an audit with me. Well, if you're watching this, Marty, I'm going on that audit today. So I'll give you a chance while a bit later on. But soon as it gets to 2 o'clock, I'm away. If you ain't contacted me by 2 o'clock, I'm away and I'll do it myself. I would have liked you to come, because this man's going to attack me when I walk in. I know he is. But I've got 32 people watching, so respect to all you people, whether you're genuine supporters or trolls. Now let me just see if I can see. Oh no, it's hopeless up here, people. I can't see. When I switch it off, I promise you I'll get back and I will answer and respect everyone that's been on. I'm just I'm going to keep trying because I don't like this not. Rose Briggs. Oh God. What's happened now? I've only got to move. Rose Briggs says, I'm sure Fullwoods built them. Well, thanks for that. And I know I know they did build them. They did own them, but I didn't know Gordon owned them. And Wayne says, morning Arthur, how are you? Mick Moon, big respect to you. I just can't read what you've put, mate. Are you gonna ring Marty? Am I gonna ring Marty? Yeah, I will ring Marty. What's wrong with me ringing Marty? We've all been speaking. We're all speaking. I don't know why they said what they said, but it were all bollocks anyway. Otherwise, why would they be contacting me again? Do you know what I mean? Taffy. Oh, I just missed it. Let me just Anthony thingy says peace. Geezer. Mick Moon. Oh, okay. Wow, my eyesight. As soon as I start looking, it gets worse and worse as I'm looking. I have been and tried to get my eyes tested, but I'm having problems getting an appointment. Taffy says Pride of Britain, that. I hate not respecting you people as you put the comments up. It's doing my brain in now, trying to see them. But respect to you all, and I promise you, as you know, if you've been following me a while, you know that I do genuinely try to. AD! And my friends just walked past there and totally blanked me. AD! Well, we'll see if he comes round. He's trying to escape, he was trying to slink past. And I ain't been to bed, mate. I ain't been to bed again. What you doing going down Asda? You going to work? Yeah. Yeah, mate. That's the best thing to do. Well, this is Mr. Adrian Black. Just stick your, there you go, Mr. Adrian Black. And he is Stuart Black's apprentice and brother. Unfortunately, because they argue like mad. So I'll see you later then, AD. Yeah, it sounds. Make sure you do, AD, because you keep telling me you're coming and you don't turn up. Yeah, if you see Sonny before I do, tell her to come to mine. All right, mate. See you after. Well, that's one of my mates, that, and he's Adrian Black's brother and apprentice. They argue like mad because Stuart will play hell with him all the time because he ain't done this right and he ain't done that right, but he can't see that his brother's only trying to show him the job properly. But Stuart does like to stamp his authority with him. I feel sorry for him when I go with them. But they're both good lads, and anybody that knows them will tell you the same. Anybody that says they're not, they're talking bollocks. And I'll tell them that as well. HMP Winson Green, when I were in there, well, I believe Winson Green is as scruffy now as Strangeways were before riots. Liverpool is. Liverpool's one of the worst nicks I've ever been in, Risley. I were on Lifer Wing there. Rest at Nick were full, so they had to put me on Lifer Wing. Lifers didn't like it. They fucking didn't. Because we got all the same privileges they got. They tried not to let us have them, but I said, no, you're not locking us up in here like animals. The convicts, same as us. I'm on this wing. I want the same privileges everybody else gets. So that's what we got. Lifers didn't like it, but fuck the lifers. Do you know what? What I don't like about lifers, some of them lifers, they'll put up with a nonce. They'll put up with a grass just to stay in the nick where they are because it's convenient for the visitors and everything else. Well, let me tell you something else. If there were a nonce next door to me, he got dealt with. And that's it. He went over at landing. If I got shanghaied because of it, I'd have been proud. I'd have been proud, and they could send me to the worst nick in country, it won't make no difference. People are scared at block even in prisons. They go, oh no, block, oh God, I'm down block. Down block, they get all the same privileges and you've got a single cell. I like it down block. Exercise on your own, nice and peaceful. Nobody coming up saying two's up, two's up, two's up. Fuck's sake. It drives you mad that, two's up all through your sentence. And every sentence. But it's same in every nick in country. And then the call, visits orderlies and all best landing cleaners and all such as that, they call them nonces and grasses. Do you know why? Because they're pricks. They're fucking pricks. They're knobheads and they're probably grasses and nonces. That's why they can't get one of them fucking jobs. Because they can't get security passed. Live free if you're watching, mate. Is there any chance me and you can do HMP Armley again? I want to do part 2. Well, of hanging. So I would rather it were you. But if you can't, mate, because you're busy, I understand. And I know you're up Scotland, or I think you're up Scotland at the minute. Your subs have flown up, mate. Mine are still ticking over. But I'm not about subs. I'm not about subs at all. I just want views. I want people to view. Even the trolls. And when trolls comment and everything else, the only times I delete the trolls is when they persist in asking same stupid fucking questions. I think they've got a list of things they can say. And if they don't like you for whatever reason, they'll call you everything under the sun, whether it's true or not. It's like calling somebody a nonce. You call them a nonce as an expression of speech sometimes, in madness. You say, fuck off, you nonce, or something like that. Fuck off, you grass. Or somebody tells somebody, your missus something, or let something slip, they go, you grass, you grass. Don't mean they're a fucking grass. Pricks. Pricks. The grass is somebody that puts somebody in jail. And I'm one that always went to fucking jail. That's why I've 17 years banged up behind the door for keeping me gob fucking shut, you pricks. So I will delete trolls when they're persisting on same stupid questions. There's one, I'm not going to mention his name, but he knows who I'm on about. And you're going to get permanently blocked as well. In fact, do you know what I might even do? Wow, there's some birds here I've never seen before. There's pied wagtail and there's a yellow hammer. Wow. That one that were on wall before that's just flown off into grass with yellow colour on it. That's actually a yellow hammer. I hadn't seen one round here for ages. Quite a few years. And there's a young pied wagtail chasing its mother to feed it. I'll just see if I can zoom in a little bit. It pixelates too much, this, because it's tablet. And here they come, scavengers, starlings. They will eat everything. Everything, and look at them. I like starlings there, the gather before they migrate. I'm going to film them this year. under piers and that. Brighton Pier, it's amazing. Can I just show you me big log? The Polish shop man gave it me, and I'm gonna whiz a few bits off it and make it into a lounger. I think it'll look mint. But to get back up to the starlings, because they've got right to the other end now, look. Scavenging everything as they do. And this is me bringing it on to you. Can I just take it at this point to pay a few respects? Massive respect to Gypsy Auditor. He's doing well now, he's monetised, and I still try to jump on his channel when I can. I've been trying to catch up everything. There you see mother pied wagtail feeding young one lighter coloured one, chasing it round. It's actually quite hard holding this tablet, because I don't think it's got stabilisation on it. It's new one, tab 7, but it's Samsung. But to be honest, they're a pile of crap. But to be honest, that S21, my S21, I can't find it at the minute, it's gone missing. I think somebody's picked it up, tell the truth. But let me tell you, whoever has, it's blocked. So if anybody's trying to sell you an S21 Plus, don't buy it because it's blocked. I've blocked it. I've had it blocked. But I think they had my bank card as well. Good luck with that. There's no in. I'm a skint member at minute. My son and daughter's car packed in at the same time. I had to sort them both out. Cost me the last few thousand I had. But my kids, aren't they? I've got to, even though the stepkids, I brought them up. Me and the mother, let me just say this. If I were anything bad, my stepkids, I brought them up. My stepson is from the Romanies, English Romanies. Daughter was 8 and stepson was 10. He's now 36. She's 34. She hasn't been for the last couple of weeks. She's got Monk on with me for some reason. The bitch. My stepson, I see him every day. So let me tell you this. Me and his mother split up. Well, me and the mother, not his mother. Their mother. Split up at least 10 years ago. And I see him every day. He'll still go to the shop for me if I ask him. Would they do that if I'd been a bad parent? They wouldn't, would they? I see my stepkids more than the mother does. In fact, I have to make them go through to see her. I think it's because they know she's a skim member. Knowingly it will be. I'm going to start putting fishing things up on, because a few of my followers want to put. So I'm thinking about starting another little channel for that. I haven't decided yet. Or just put odd clips in, you know what I mean, and see how we go. I'll put some fish up and see what you reckon. I'll just put odd picture on with my videos. And the biggest catfish you people have ever seen. 130 odd pound. If you've had one bigger in England, let me know. And this is in a place called Hockweld Coombe. It's near RAF Lake and Heath. And it's best predator lake around. It's called Oakwood Predator Lakes. It's a Tockwell combe, just off Black Dyke Lane. And he's got 3 lakes there. He has people fishing from that he lets fish from RAF Lake and Heath. I believe he lets them fish free. The injured soldiers I'm talking about. He lets them fish free. So respect to him for that. But in all honesty, they deserve it. If they've been defending this country and they've got injured, they need a bit of recuperation. And as you can see here on my wall, outside my house, look, SK8. Well, let me tell you, SK8. This is my back door. This is my back door. And this is the only clean backs. You see how it's, apart from that, where that pied wagtail is? And if I'd have seen who through that, I'd have made them shift it. And right to the end here, this is the only clean ginnel on this estate. And on estate across road. People, when they come here to work, they move on this estate because it's the easiest one to get an house first. And then a friend of mine called Luke, and there's the man from the Polish shop. And here's my pied wagtail back. And it's gone down past gate. Go on, come on that gate, mate. Oh, it's walked straight down the street. They come in garden. I sit in garden, but reason they hadn't, if you've noticed, I ain't put out on post this morning. That's because I've been too busy. I've actually been up all night. And just to give you an update on my piranhas, I've got some bad news, people. A friend put gas and electric for me on wrong card, and it won me last 40 quid, 20 for gas, 20 for electric. So I told her card were on the table, meaning gas card, because you were asking where gas card was, and I said it's on the table. But she thought gas and electric went on the same card. So she's gone down and put £40 on wrong gas card. Wouldn't have been so bad if it was rate gas card. But it won't, she's put it on wrong gas card. So I've rang them up and British Gas up and that, and they sorted it out so I could go to the post office and they'd correct it and put it on. Correct keys. And lady at British Gas kept saying that she'd done it and sent me a message. I got the message, but when man at post office tried to do it, it didn't do what she was saying it was doing. So now, 2 days later, I'm still waiting for an engineer to come out, because they said they'll send an engineer out and change the meter. They said they're changing meter, because I've changed companies as well. While I were at it, got a cheaper tariff, and they're coming out. They're going to fit a smart meter so I can top up straight online easier. And put me gas and electric on while they were here. But like I say, it's been 3 days. I've been up blowing oxygen into my piranha tank to try and keep them alive. I failed. I was devastated. I still am. Can't believe it. something as simple as that, the pump not working, I mean, fish are dead. Electricity being off meant there were no heating, no nothing. I'm still waiting for them coming. Now, I can't go and put more money onto meter because, like I say, onto a genuine card because I put my last £40 on that because I don't get paid well next week. So I've got another week to go, do you know what I mean? So now I'm trying to keep my tropical fish alive as well now. It's a little bit easier because I can heat their tank. We're adding a bit of hot water and making sure, well, I put it in, I've worked out if I put it in this bottle and let it float in tank, it keeps temperature up. And fish actually keep away from it. Oh, you can see carpet fitters loading up, ready to go on the day's work. But I'm even failing with that at the minute, do you know what I mean? Got tropicals. It can't be good me keep putting hot water in tank like that and them not having right temperature in tank. But what can I do? I can only do what I can do, and that's it. Well, I think because of things I've got to do, and I'd like to say massive respect to Optical Turnkey, Live Free, Marty Blackburn, Chunky Monkey, Society X. Society X, why don't you come through to see me? You've got a motor, mate. Why don't you come to see me? At the start of my troubles with all them, they were telling me I'd lost plot and telling everybody else I'd lost plot. And if that was true, it didn't take them long to desert the mate, did it? They deserted me. I ain't seen them. None of them's been. Society X, mate, you must have spare 5 minutes. I'm only half an hour away, mate. Just bob through. I want to talk to you, mate. So, massive respect to you all. And I will get back onto your comments and pay you proper respect for watching. So, once again, respect to everybody. Live Free, Marty Blackburn, Chunky Monkey, Gypsy Auditor, Pink Rose, Julia, Supermod, can't forget you. Respect you all, and I'll get back to you later on. Thank you, respect, and see you later.